Welcome back to week 16 of the NFL,
On the Wire Fantasy.
the Wire Fantasy. Now, the only reason you're watching right now is either you really like us or
You're one of the 10 people that know us.
and you're in the second round of the playoffs.
Yes. That being said, this is Fatty Patty.
Fatty Patty.
He tore his ACL trying to carry the weight of the Kansas City Chiefs and his body.
Yes.
And he just folded like a
Too many
bug.
Modelo's, too many Bush Lights. Just
Yeah.
too much drinking.
Too
in the
much
off
drinking
season.
and
Got
all.
fat. And,
Yeah.
Well, it's
No, he tore his ACL. Anyways, Phillip Rivers, 42 years old, hadn't played a game in 6 years, comes in, plays football. And Patrick Mahomes tears his ACL instead of Phillip Rivers.
yeah.
I was so expecting him to get hurt on Sunday.
What'd you think about the rookie quarterback for the Jets?
For the Jets, Brady Cook, he
Mhm.
kind of cooked, man. He only missed 10 passes.
Cooked up a nuke, bro. That was like
20 points was like the most we've scored since week 1.
3 picks.
That's okay. Jameis Winston did that too.
But he's a secondary player, you know.
Yeah, well, Brady Cook got pulled. He was undrafted. Okay.
I was just happy to see his parents being proud of him, get his first touchdown.
Better than
that was a
yeah, that was
heartwarming
cool.
moment.
But he's still better than Justin Fields. And
Indeed.
If you tell me I'm wrong, you're an idiot. So
I think you're wrong.
idiot.
Justin Fields played way more than Brady Cook ever will.
Yeah, but like I don't know. Justin Fields has went off the deep end.
He has.
Bad.
That's probably why Chicago got rid of him.
Yeah.
And Pittsburgh got rid of him.
Yeah, I should have got.
And the
rid
Jets are getting ready to get rid
Of him.
of
I
him.
should have got rid of him after Chicago got rid of him. Is what I should have done.
That's what you should have done.
Yeah.
Now you're stuck being a Jets fan.
It's tough. We should move on to some real life injuries though, instead of my emotional ones.
Next, we got Jaden Daniels, this young man right here in the Adidas. He is dead, gone. He's done for the season.
Yeah. So are the Commanders though.
Yeah, I mean, they wouldn't have started them
Yeah, they never
anyways,
started.
I would hope. I would hope. You know, don't put your starters in there if you're not in the playoffs.
Yeah, fair enough.
They're surely out of the playoff picture now. Poor young man re-injured that arm.
Poor guy.
Indeed.
That sucks. And I mean, look at him. Look how he's built. It makes sense.
It's too skinny.
He's too skinny.
Too dang
He
skinny.
needs to be more like Patty.
He needs, on God, bro. Just not too much.
Not
like
too much
Patty,
like Patty, yeah.
but just a little bit
little
more
bit.
towards the Patty side.
Like maybe 1 or 2 Michelobs instead
Mhm.
of 1 or 2
Instead of like,
packs of
yeah,
Michelobs.
that's what I'm saying.
Here we have the most accurate representation of Christian Watson that we could find.
The man made of glass.
The man made of glass. He's been hurt for like half the year, and now he bonked his noggin, and he's pretty upset about it.
Little concussion protocol going on.
Yeah, he bonked his noggin. He probably doesn't even have a concussion. He's probably just being a sissy.
He probably just break another bone.
Probably. Or he's tired of playing with Jordan Love. Or Matt.
Why would he be tired of playing with Jordan Love, dude?
Matt
He's coming
LaFleur.
out to
Matt
be
LaFleur.
insane.
Yeah. I think Jordan Love does pretty good. I think it's Matt LaFleur's fault. Everything is Matt LaFleur's fault. They need to fire him.
Oh, yeah.
They should have fired him last year.
They should. Although,
No more Matt LaFleur.
they're making some good trades. They did
That
get
is
Micah
true.
Parsons, so.
Yeah, well, he also tore his ACL.
He did tear his ACL, which
Yeah.
as a Dallas fan makes me happy because everything I knew to be true was true. He is a pansy, and he always gets hurt, and he doesn't do good in the playoffs. He's just a waste of cap space, and I'm happy we got rid of him. I was happy when we did it, and I'm happy now.
Fair enough. I'm glad you're happy, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tough stuff.
Screw Micah Parsons.
Yes. Anyways, this is the most accurate representation of Christian Watson we could find.
That you'll find all day.
Yes. Moving on.
Next on our list, we have Luther Burden, who is dealing with some ankle injury stuff. Okay, came out last week dealing with some ankle issues, but it is looking likely that he should play this week. Okay, which is a very good thing. But we just wanted to throw him on here, you know, because if he doesn't play, at least you know the chances were there. He's
Yeah.
questionable. He's dealing with the ankle injury, but he should play.
Absolutely.
He should.
And if he does play, I would start him
Indeed.
because he's pretty good.
He is pretty good.
He's
And
pretty
Ramadunze is dealing with some injuries.
Yeah.
So maybe that'll bump him up a little bit, which would be awesome sauce.
Yeah.
Okay, with a little bit of cool beans to
Right.
go on the side.
Because if he's out, then what? Who's there? Darnell Mooney, I think, is the other one.
DJ Moore.
DJ Moore. Darnell Mooney's on the Falcons.
DJ Moore, DeAndre Swift,
Yeah.
Kyle Monangai.
Kyle Monangai would definitely. I don't know. They really used DeAndre Swift last week.
They did.
They
They
really
started
did,
using
yeah.
him some more. But the matchup they have this week definitely will
Yeah.
require a
And
power
they're-
back.
They're fighting hard for that playoff spot too. Still,
Dude, they're doing really good this year, dude. Chicago has
I
been
feel-
on the
yeah,
up and
I
up.
feel like Caleb Williams and the Bears, even though he paints his fingernails and he's a little prissy gay boy.
They do it like baseball catchers. Okay, so
I've I've played baseball since I was 4 years old. I've never seen a catcher paint their fingernails. So
well,
can
you've
see
never been in the
signs.
MLB, have you?
No, but any man who paints his fingernails, it classifies. as
Catchers
gay.
do it. So that way you can see what they're
Catchers take it
signing.
in the-
Here you can see the man that made it all happen during the reign of Augustus. What am I speaking of, you ask? Rome. Ancient Rome. Anyways, this is
Their
Rome
number one-
Odunze,
Their number one gladiator
number one
now
gladiator.
plays for the Chicago Bears.
Mhm.
Roma Dunze.
But he didn't practice this week.
What a sissy, dude.
The old gladiators
You're telling me this man fought wars in Rome and didn't practice
for
this week?
Augustus.
For Augustus, and he
Mhm.
didn't practice this week.
Yep.
What a bum. He's gotten lazy.
That's what I'm saying, man.
I mean, if he fought in Rome, he's got to be like what, 3,000 years old or something. So I mean, maybe his bones are getting stale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But poor Rome Odunze, I really like ancient Rome history, so I like
I
this
do too.
picture. Yeah, I'm happy we found this one. But moving on.
And here we have T. Higgins.
Tee off.
T. Higgins. T. Higgins bonked his noggin too. Not feeling too great. He's probably gonna end up like Tua if he keeps it up.
Yeah, he's dealing with that concussion protocol happened about, what was it, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
And I guess things are re-emerging for him. Not looking good.
Yeah.
But, hopefully he will play this late in the
do-
playoffs.
They
a lot
do
of people
have
need
him officially listed as questionable. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not out. So that's a
Yes.
good sign. People have him in the playoffs. I know they're going to want to use him.
yeah, for sure. Especially with Joe Burrow being back.
Yeah,
He's
most
gonna get those
definitely.
targets.
Who are they up against this week? Miami?
I have no idea.
I think the Bengals are playing Miami.
I know Miami got stomped by Pittsburgh on Monday
Mm.
night, though.
Rodgers is going
Dude,
for it, man. He's
that was
not going to let the
prime.
Steelers stuff in. He's like, I'm going to make the wild card. I'm going to get first
That
rounded.
was prime A-Rod right there, dude. He even hit the old Mario hop and everything.
Should have came out there with a little perk in. We're gonna
Surprised he
get
didn't come
out
out
there
there
and
with
we're
it.
gonna play some football. Football.
Football.
Football. My herbal medicine. Let's talk politics.
Tribal. He's on that tribal pack. That Cherokee special.
We got
All right, enough Aaron Rodgers hate. Moving on.
next. Xavier Worthy, the speedster out of Kansas City, went down last week.
He also conked his noggin, didn't he?
He did. He's doing what he went down hard. If you've
Mhm.
seen his
I didn't
injury,
watch that game.
he went down real hard. He got kind of pancaked, and well, now he's dealing with the concussion protocol.
Don't
I-
we just
I-
love the NFL's concussion protocol?
I do.
I think the players hate it.
I think he'll end up missing this game, to be honest, because he took a really hard hit on the head.
Yeah, I mean, look at him. Looks like that happened when he was a baby too.
That's not very nice to say.
Am I wrong?
He's very skinny though.
He is.
He's gonna keep getting injured a lot.
That boy can run. No,
He's like Tank Dell. He's too tiny. He's too
Too
compact.
tiny. I miss Tank
He
Dell.
just gets broke. Me too. How do you think I feel? I love Tank Dell. He's my favorite player. I ain't got to see him play
All
since
year?
2 years ago, man.
Everybody's cooked.
Whenever
He's been back.
CJ Stroud came in, that was
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, CJ Stroud. I'm glad that he's also back up on his high horse again. He's not looking like he was.
Yeah, the whole team's improved.
Yeah,
Houston Texans really looking ready for the playoffs.
I hope they'll make it too.
They
Hope they'll make
should.
it.
They should.
Moving on. Here we have that Unk Premium package, Devontae
Devontae
Adams. I'm sure you guys remember a couple weeks ago the whole back spasm trying to, Buddy just took off trying to run her out. He's like,
Getting too old, man.
yeah. Powell was cooked. Anyways, did the same thing again just with his leg. Pulled a hamstring. Nothing too serious. I'd say a week, 2 weeks, give or take.
Yeah.
But I don't know what they have him listed as for this week. I think
He's out.
He's out.
He's
Okay.
listed as out.
So he definitely pulled it then.
But knowing him, it's not surprising he's out. He's too old, man. You got to take a recovery week, get that patched up and healed.
I mean, he'll win the Super Bowl with the Rams, and I think he's done.
Mm-hmm. I don't know about winning the Super Bowl. They might make it there.
Dude, I'm so excited for the Rams Seahawks game this week.
That should be a good one.
I'm totally excited.
Should be a real good one. I hope Sam Darnold does good.
I hope so too.
I like watching Sam Darnold.
I like watching him. He's been playing great, dude. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you he'll be in Seattle for a couple more years too.
They might re-sign him. I would think so. I mean, JSN's had a record year.
I mean, he came in, took the Vikings midway through the offseason.
They got him to the playoffs.
Yeah, he took him a while through the playoffs too, and he's about to do the same thing in Seattle. Why don't somebody just keep him?
That's what I'm saying, man. I mean, you got the Raiders running around with Geno Smith.
Yeah. So
many bad quarterbacks around the league right now. Just why is Sam Darnold being passed around?
Yeah.
Okay, he's not really that bad. He does okay. He's been doing better in Baker Mayfield.
11-3. Like, that's pretty hard to keep a team at a place that good. Like, I mean, okay, the Patriots have had a pretty cupcake schedule. But they did show us that they can perform against a good team too, because they almost beat the Bills. Almost beat the Bills. But it's hard to maintain that record. Sam Darnold's playing good.
He is.
Anyways, we were talking about Davante Adams. He pulled his hamstring. Moving on to the next guy.
Moving on, we got good old Woody Marks. Now, last week, Woody Marks came out of the game. They said he could have came back in if he wanted to, but another running back came in, rookie. He did really good as well. Maybe y'all should look into that. I don't really see too much insight if Woody Marks comes back. Yeah. Excuse me, I'm tripping up on my words here. He should come back. He's listed as questionable right now after he left last week. Should come back and play for you, get you good points. Good receiving back too, but I'm excited to see what the other rookie does that came in last week. He put up, what was it? Over, I don't know if it was quite over 100 yards, but he had a really good game.
Yeah, I didn't watch Texans play. I had to work.
Oh, yeah. This guy working, man.
Doesn't it suck having a job?
It does. I just want to watch football every day.
Yeah, for real.
Next, we got Devin Neal, New Orleans Saints, rookie running back. I don't know what's wrong with him. He had a stroke. Dang, whole face is leaning. Devin Neal, New Orleans Saints, rookie running back, out. Came out the game last week. But what did happen was another rookie running back came in. Or didn't quite come in. Tell me more. Got moved up. But the thing I'll say about that is Alvin Kamara is supposed to be coming back this week. Devin Neal is supposed to be out. The question is, do you start Alvin Kamara or do you start the rookie? My answer is you start neither one of them because it both sounds like a bad idea. Okay?
But realistically, I think they'll probably have Alvin Kamara in the backfield just because he's
veteran experience.
Yeah, knows what he's more reliable than the rookie guy at least.
But I wouldn't trust neither one of them. Alvin Kamara's been sucking it up most of the year, and I've about had enough of them. Okay, retire. Put
your 2 week notice in.
Just get out of there. Okay, you're
milk the health insurance. Come back in 5 years, just like Phillip Rivers
or Tom Brady.
Or Tom Brady. Yeah. First things first, we'd like to welcome McCaffrey to the set.
Yes,
he has been our third person all year.
Mascot
McCaffrey, you're awesome. Anyways, this is Bam Night.
Bam Night mugshot.
Yeah, mugshot. Not really. He did not go to jail. He broke his ankle.
Yeah,
for the season. But that's just an awful picture that happens to look like his mugshot. Who do you think they're going to start?
Michael Carter.
Okay, I think Michael Carter is probably the best bet for him. Well, I've had a co-host change. McCaffrey has now taken Brian's spot doing the show. Brian quit. He said he's done. Anyways, I got some playoff pictures for you. We got the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Rams are first in the AFC and the NFC. They both have clinched a spot. Even if the Broncos lose to Jacksonville this week, they still keep their spot. But if Jacksonville wins, they get a spot in the playoffs too. Moving on, we've got some teams that are still in the hunt.
I'm
Now,
back, by the way.
Brian's back. He did not quit. McCaffrey just took his seat, and I told him not to come back for a minute. Anyways, the Patriots, they're pretty much making it no matter what happens.
Number 2.
They're not quite clinched yet, but they're
gonna make
gonna make it. The Bears is a little iffy. So if they lose, there's about a 60% chance they'll make it, and if they win, it goes up to 95. Also, if you're wondering where I'm getting these, those stats are in the corner below the teams. The Jags, about in the same place as the Patriots, gonna make it no matter what happens. 97 if they lose, 98 and 99 if they win. The Steelers. This is a tough one with the Steelers. It's kind of
it's their destiny to make it. And then get first round.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a 50-50 shot right now. So if they lose, it's about a 50% chance. Right now they're sitting at about 60. If they win, it goes up to about 75. So you just really don't know about that. The Chargers are pretty much going to make it no matter what happens.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
I don't really like the Chargers.
I don't mind them. I like Justin Herbert. Hold on, I'm going to go back down the other side. I talked about the Bears. The Eagles, they're pretty much going to make it no matter what happens, even though they've been stinking it up. I doubt they'll make it very far.
Screw the Eagles, man.
Yeah. Now, Tampa right now is sitting at about an 80% chance.
7-7.
Now, they do play Carolina this week, which this is a make-or-break game for both of those
Last week
teams.
they lost to the Saints.
I know, dude.
How?
I know.
Dude, Baker, you were
You were gone.
I love you, and now I hate you, brother. You was selling the bag so hard. You make it hard to like you.
We don't hate Baker. We're just mad at him.
Very.
Yeah.
You were selling the bag so hard. Okay, I theme an entire team around you, and then you go out there and you 7-7. How do you do that? God, you make me mad, Baker.
Anyway, whoever wins the game between the Buccaneers or the Panthers, whoever wins is going to the playoffs. Right now, they're both of those two teams are sitting at about a 50-50 shot, honestly. Actually, I haven't looked at the scores and odds yet, but I think the Bucs are projected to win.
They should be.
Not by a slight margin. But I don't know. You never know what Bryce Young can do.
Yeah.
Then we got the Seahawks. They're in the playoffs, no matter really what happens. But if they beat the Rams this week, they'll have that number 1 bye, though. So,
Sam Darnold's looking for it.
And then we got Green Bay. They're at about a 90% chance right now. If they win, they're in against the Bears.
Skip the 49ers.
Oh, I did skip the 49ers. We'll go back. If they win, they're in. If they lose, then they might be able to squeeze their way back in there, but there's no telling really. And the 49ers, they're pretty much in too. They're 90s all around. Now these are guys that I got the Bills and the Texans still too. The Texans is kind of iffy. They're playing the Raiders. They're probably going to win.
I think they'll end up getting a playoff position.
Yeah. If they win, it's a 97% chance. Right now they're at 96. But if they lose, it goes down to 87.
Yeah.
So I think they'll get there. The Colts, I don't think they're going to make it. They're 8-6. They got the 49ers this week. I don't know how Phillip Rivers
The Cowboys ain't going to make the playoffs.
I just don't know how Phillip Rivers is going to perform with that. The Lions, now, if they win this week, that puts them at a 50-50 shot, but then that really depends on what happens next week. So, honestly, the Colts, I don't see them making it. The Ravens, I don't see them making it either.
If they win
If they win this week, then
they got a 50-50 shot.
Yeah, that puts it on next week's game.
But their defense has been so bad.
Yeah.
I foresee them just missing the playoffs.
Yeah, even if they win out the rest of the season, they literally have to win the rest of the season to make it. The Panthers, I kind of talked about that already. 50-50 shot with Tampa, really. They have to win out the rest of the season, though.
They
have to. The Cowboys, we're just going to skip them. They're not even making it. They'll be down here with the Chiefs and the Vikings here in a little while.
Hey, man, we got a 2% chance.
2% chance. I don't know why that even put them on the bubble. That is kind of ridiculous.
Then eliminated Chiefs, Vikings, Falcons, Dolphins, Bengals, Saints, Commanders, Jets, Browns, Cardinals, Giants, Raiders, and the Titans.
which we all knew that already.
Indeed.
Anyways, we'll talk more about playoffs next week.
Because they're getting very, very close.
3 weeks week after Christmas, I think, right? Start
Yep.
the playoffs. Yeah, we're in week 16, 3 weeks.
Moving on, our favorite part of the show,
Picks
and players. Okay. Starting off, we got Michael Carter coming in after Bam Knight got injured last week.
Yeah, touched on that a little bit.
As you can see, he bumped up from making 5 points against the Rams to 13.4. Bless you. Against the Houston Texans.
Timeout. Did you just say bless me?
Yes.
No. I retract my bless you since you said that.
Now he's going up against the Atlanta Falcons. And, Michael Carter, he's a pretty hefty boy, 5'8", 201 pounds. He's got a little gut on him.
And
man.
look, he's a home native.
College, North Carolina. So we're vouching for this guy, okay? He's going to do good. Michael Carter, definitely would pick him up in a deep league. Need a running back. He's going to get you some good points this week. Good floor on that guy. We got Kyle Monaghan coming up next. We call this guy every week because he's a good flex. He's a good flex option.
He didn't do too great last week.
Didn't do too great last week.
But DeAndre Swift finally performed. So I feel like,
but if you see the past week, his floor is about 8 points.
Yeah.
PPR.
And again, against Philly, they got a pretty strong defense. He put up 19.
Yeah, and they're going up against Green Bay this week, which they're probably going to want to power back to get through that.
Yeah, and Green Bay's also in that same division. They're not in the same. Yeah, they're in the same division.
Yeah.
Big rival game too, and Green Bay's fighting for a playoff spot.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like Green Bay's going to come out firing shots, and they're really going to need Kyle Monaghan in this game.
Yeah, Kyle Monaghan will end up being a valuable piece to this offense this week, especially because they're going to need to push it through there.
Yeah,
and they're not going to be able to run it to the side because they got a good secondary. They got Xavier McKinney. If you try and run it to the side every time, he's going to shut that down.
Yeah.
Run it up the gut.
Even with that pass game Green Bay's had a good secondary all year. Their pass game on the, when Green Bay's on defense, most teams passing has been down.
Yeah. So run it up the gut. Power that bad boy through.
Punch it, dude.
Just play some good, old-fashioned, rough, exciting football.
I'm definitely watching this game this week.
Mm.
It's going to be a good one.
It will be a good one. Kyle Monaghan ought to get you a lot of points if you pick him up.
Yep. Next up, we got Blake Corum, a running back for the Rams. Rams are on a hot streak, clinched that playoff spot.
Indeed.
Playing Seattle this week, so that could change.
I wonder what's been going on with Blake Corum and Kyren Williams, man, because Kyren ain't been himself this year.
Kyren Williams hasn't been producing like he has.
He's been fumbling a lot.
This guy has really showed up, man. If you look – when was it? We really started to see him more after Kyren Williams kind of started
fumbling the ball more.
Falling
off. He hasn't. Yeah. Kyren Williams hasn't been exceptional this year. He hasn't done as good as he should have.
Started off real strong, but he did not finish the job.
He started off weak too. He's been fumbling, man. You keep doing that, you're gonna lose the starting job. You got to learn how to hold on to the football.
Yeah. Anyways, really started to see a lot of Blake Corum. He did good against Carolina at week 13. Showed up in week 14, balled out.
Indeed.
And I really think he's transitioning into that number one back spot. So he's probably picked up in most of your leagues after he's had, 3 consecutive solid games. So he's probably picked up in most leagues by now.
He's 60% rostered on Sleeper.
Yeah.
Meaning 40% of leagues he's not taking him. So it's a good call because there's a chance he's open. There's a good chance he's open.
Yeah, and if he is,
take him.
Be all over that one, buddy. Let me tell you.
Moving on, we mentioned earlier that Woody Marks left last week with some injuries going on. Who came in for him? Not a rookie, has 1 year underneath his belt.
Yeah.
Jawar Jordan for the Houston Texans,
Yeah,
running back.
a name I've never heard before until last week.
Now, we did really good last week. He had 101 rushing yards. Okay. Came in 15 attempts at rushing it. 5'10", 186. So it's looking like he's a little speedster type of guy.
Yeah.
Same as Woody Marks, really. But Woody Marks is out. What does this mean?
Well-
Jawar Jordan gets a look. Maybe he'll play this week. If Woody Marks is listed as out, you most definitely better be picking him up.
Yeah, I mean, and he performed well last week too. So even if Woody Marks is there, maybe we'll see some split time.
Maybe.
I don't know. I feel like right now this guy's just keep an eye on.
Yeah, keep an eye on him, most definitely.
Yeah, because if Woody Marks is playing this week, we may not see too much of him, but he might be worked in there. You know,
it looks to me like this guy got activated up off the
practice squad.
the practice squad. 0% rostered, 0% started. If you never heard of him before, don't feel bad. I didn't hear of him before either till this week.
Yeah, me neither. But he did perform pretty well last week, I will say. He did
Definitely looking to get his shot in the NFL.
Yeah. So, I mean, he started last week. Even if he doesn't become their number one guy, which I don't think he will because Woody Marks is pretty dang good, I feel like he's at least made his way up on the depth chart to be on the field.
Yeah, he might get signed somewhere else if he keeps playing good.
Yeah. Got another one for you just to kind of keep an eye on.
Bill.
I feel like he's good to have on a bench.
Mhm.
He's a good bench player. I mean, really come for a backup. Honestly.
Washington running back. Chris Rodriguez supposed to play this week. Supposed to play.
Yeah, he is supposed to play this week, but Bill also did produce pretty well when he was playing. So
he did good this week.
This week,
Whenever he's played in the past, horrid. He
Horrid.
hasn't done good.
Yeah.
Bill has been really a big letdown since like halfway through the season. He did okay at the beginning of the year. Halfway, fell off. Maybe he comes back. Maybe he starts doing good.
I was
again.
really excited to see him play this year after watching him play in college, especially. But he just wasn't really all we expected.
I mean, 96 yards against the New York Giants. That ain't bad at all.
Bad.
Not bad at all.
Their
Because they
defense-
got Abdul Carter, they have Dexter Lawrence,
that defense
and
isn't
Brian
bad.
Carter,
Yeah.
and Kevin Thiebodeau.
Yeah. Anyways, Bill's really just to keep an eye on. Rodriguez is supposed to start this week. So,
Supposed to play.
Yeah.
He got injured last week.
We'll probably see more split time, but if Rodriguez doesn't play, definitely play Bill.
I don't know about split time. They already gave Bill a shot. He kind of did bad. He had one good game against the Giants, so we'll see how that fares.
I mean,
for him.
I don't know. I don't know.
If Rodriguez plays, I would not start Bill.
I wouldn't start him, but if he's not playing, I would start Bill. Because Bill's just gonna get all those touches, anyways. You know. Anyways, done with some running backs.
Moving on, we got some receivers for you guys. Number 1, Jaden Reed.
Now, Green Bay
Mm.
is really they're playing the Bears again this week, but it's like I've said over and over again this week, man, fighting for that playoff spot. Christian Watson is out, right?
Yes. Made of glass.
Yeah. This guy's been out like half the year, over half the year.
Yeah. He's been on IR.
Yeah, but I do think that he's.
But I mean, come on. He got 10.5 PPR leagues against Denver.
Denver's defense is pretty dang good.
Next they're playing Chicago. All right.
Yeah.
He's going to get some good points, especially with Watson being out.
Agreed.
It's going to open up a lot of positions for him. Hopefully get him a touchdown because, Watson was always that deep threat touchdown kind of guy.
And, I mean, Jaden Reed, if he can get open in between
He's quick. He'll get open.
Yeah, if that defense is playing a zone coverage, man, they're done for.
Mm.
If they don't have a man on Jaden Reed, I just don't think it's going to be good for
But-
Chicago that way.
Especially with Jordan Love, man. He's been dishing out. I
Yeah.
think Jaden Reed ought to get some good catches.
Yeah, I think Jordan Love's finally getting back up in the saddle where he needs to be. And I feel like this is going to be a good duo this week.
Indeed, most definitely. Then moving on to Luther Burden. Okay. Luther Burden, as you can see, he's been doing pretty good. Wide receiver number 3 for Chicago. But as we spoke about earlier, Roma Dunze out. And whenever Roma Dunze is out, that means Luther Burden gets a couple of more shots. Luther Burden, he started off the year. He kind of got worked into that slot position, half in, half out. They were just kind of putting them in every now and then. He's been moving up in the charts. As you can see, for like the past 5 weeks, the floor for him has been the past 4 weeks, Florida's been kind of high. It's been up there around a 7 floating, I would say.
Yeah.
And especially
About 6 or 7 probably.
Indeed. Moving around towards Green Bay, they're going to have to be running it a lot.
Yeah.
I would be kind of skeptical. I would say he's probably going to be their down low route kind of man, just easy little check offs.
Yeah, hitting on the slants a lot, especially. It's like I was saying a minute ago. Green Bay likes to run a zone on their defense a lot. You'll see them run. I mean, their defensive coordinator, I can't remember his name. Anyways, he's pretty dang good at what he does.
Yeah.
Green Bay has a pretty solid defense. But I think Luther Burden, he's going to be that quick check down, Caleb Williams, get me out of trouble kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like he's going to get pretty solid points this week because of that.
Probably be a heavier running game as well. So you should see a lot out of Kyle Monaghan and Luther Burden. That's our prediction anyways. But we're hoping to see our prediction come true because in the past, we've had predictions come true. We're kind of good at calling them, Moving down the line, we got Jalen Coker. Now, this guy, we called him earlier in the year whenever he's still on the IR because he did good his rookie season. He's in year 2. He did good his rookie season. And we were expecting to see the same thing. Now, when he got back, we won't lie, he laid an egg. But he's been coming back on, okay, since I played Atlanta. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 games ago.
Yeah, kind of
came on.
Down week.
He's been kind of grinding out. Week 13 against the Rams. He put up 17.4. Bye week, New Orleans 14. Now they're playing against the Buccaneers.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, Bryce Young, I feel like he's been in the league for a couple of years, which we all know he started off really, really bad. And we all just said it was because he's short, but I don't think it's that. I think it was because Bryce Young was throwing the ball and the receivers were going like this and not catching the ball. Jalen Coker has been catching the ball, Which is good. And honestly, I feel like that's why this team has started to win a lot of games. They finally got, I guess, a bond formed between that quarterback and receivers spot.
Maybe Bryce Young just learned how to play better football.
Picked up on some things. Andy Dalton behind him, I feel like that's been really good for Bryce Young too. I like watching Bryce Young play in college. I've enjoyed watching him play in the NFL, especially this year with that kind of underdog vibe, about to make the playoffs. I really hope they win this week.
Mm-hmm. Which they might because Baker Mayfield, like we said earlier, he's been doing bad. He's been doing real bad.
Carolina,
Baker.
Neither
Mayfield.
of us are specifically Carolina fans, but home team,
Yeah, we live in Carolina, so kind of got to pull for him a little bit, just a weensy bit. We can't hate them.
You can't hate them, yeah. You can't be like, oh, screw Carolina.
That's where we're from.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on to the next guy.
Moving on, Jaden Higgins, exciting young man. We've been calling him the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, so
kind of laid an egg last week.
Yeah, he did kind of lay an egg last week. I will say that was kind of a bad call on us. Apologize if you did listen and start him.
But they're playing Las Vegas this week, and they got C.J. Stroud.
The Raiders. The Raiders suck.
They do suck.
Anyways,
favorable matchup.
Yeah, this kid's a rookie. I've enjoyed watching him play this year. He does perform pretty well when he does perform. He did lay an egg last week, which does happen.
It happens.
Still a rookie. I really can't wait to see where this guy's
at. But when you're this deep in the playoffs, you need good flex people.
Yeah,
and he is pretty good. Okay, I like Jaden Higgins. I do.
I like Jaden Higgins too. I really cannot wait to see
Tank Dell come back.
Well, Tank Dell come back.
I want to see that.
But I can't wait to see where he is at in the next 2 or 3 years.
Yeah. I don't know his foreseeable future, to be honest, because they got so many receivers over there in Houston.
Even if he does get traded, there's going to be some good receivers that'll probably go out of the league soon. Stephon Diggs.
I have a feeling next year. It's probably going to be on that team. Nico Collins, Tank Dell, Jaden Higgins.
Yeah, who's the other guy they got? Oh, I can't remember his name. Don't they have another receiver who's pretty okay?
Christian Kirk. I don't see him lasting though.
Yeah, I just don't know. It's one of those things. I'm excited to see where that goes. Anyways, we've called him pretty couple weeks in a row. He does pretty good usually. But they got the Raiders this week. I mean, pretty much anybody who's
Easy
playing
matchup. They should be able to get good points.
Anybody who's playing the Raiders, I would start. To be honest with you. So, I say start him this week.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take that one. Say start him this week. Up next, we got Pat Bryant from the Denver Broncos. He was out with a hamstring injury last week. Kid's had a pretty good floor for a rookie, especially in Denver. Denver's been playing really well. Not really offensively super well, but the defense is insanely awesome. But the offense does produce, and I've seen him.
It wins games.
Yeah, he's had a pretty solid floor. Probably about 5 to 6 points on a down week.
That's average.
On a down week, we haven't seen super lot out of this guy yet.
But he's got a favorable matchup coming up.
Yeah.
Jacksonville, not the best defense in the league.
Yeah, and against Kansas City, he put up 13. That was probably one of his better games. Oh, I guess that was the best one he had. I feel like I want to say watch him. But
definitely pick him up. It'll cut off anybody else
Yeah.
who needs a receiver. If you're playing against someone in the playoffs, needs a receiver, pick him
Yeah.
up, probably cut him off.
Yeah, I say pick him up. Maybe keep him on the bench. See how he does this week, and going into next week. I would say if he produces good, start him. If he's not producing great,
I will say an important thing for the playoffs when you're playing in fantasy. A lot of people probably already know this. Some people don't though, so it's important they know. If you're playing somebody, they struggle at a position, pick up that position. Don't let them get whatever's there, because they will use it against you. Just go ahead, drop your worst player, get the position they need the most. It'll help you in the long run so much.
Yeah, drop your Bills kicker who keeps getting hurt.
Matt Prater.
No, Matt Prater. Well, Tyler,
Tyler
Bass.
Bass.
They're both hurt. Who's going to kick now? Freaking
Josh Allen. He carries the team and he kick the ball. He can do it all.
Josh
baby.
Allen about to drop a 60-yarder, dude, on a field goal attempt.
But Pat Bryant, rookie out of Denver. Good, favorable matchup this week. Should get you some decent points. Yeah. Really low-end option, I would say. Just there's a good option for you to have. If you're really down, if you need to, steal somebody so the other people can't have him, he's also a good pick for that.
Yeah.
Then we have Jakobi Meyers. This man, you're probably not going to get him. 84% rostered, but we have been calling him the past couple of weeks. So if you've seen our last couple of videos since the trade happened, you would know to have gotten him.
Yeah, I've really liked watching him play with Trevor Lawrence back there. Jacksonville is almost in a good playoff position. This week is kind of make or break for them. So I feel like we'll see a lot of him because he's a good receiver. He's reliable. He's been in the league for a while, but he's still in his prime. And he went to NC State. So,
yeah. And, I mean, he did great last year with the Raiders, even though they didn't. Who was even their quarterback? Was it
Geno Smith?
No, it wasn't Geno.
Oh, Derek Carr.
Yeah.
Derek Carr was at the Saints last year.
Yeah, he was.
Who? If anyone remembers who the Raiders quarterback was.
There was like 3 different. I think it was Gardner Minshew, and then he got hurt.
Kenny Pickett, I think, was there too.
Then it was their the one weird Spencer Rattler. No, I can't remember. Gardner Minshew got hurt. They played with 3 different quarterbacks. He did good. Brock Bowers got over 1,000 yards receiving. That's all you need to know about last year. We're on this year. He's playing against Denver this week. He's turned into the true wide receiver 1 for that team, putting up insane good numbers. If you can get him, he's available. Most definitely get him on your team.
And if you have him on your team, if you're smart, you have him starting, and unless you have just some insane receiver core. Somehow.
Yeah, he's definitely a good person to start in the playoffs here. He's been getting some good points. Denver, not the best matchup. If you got somebody better than him, I would probably start them. But if that's your best bet is Jakobi Meyers, well, at least you have the option.
We all know that Denver defense is unstoppable. So.
Moving on, we have Ricky Parcell. White boy that got shot last year. Now, let me tell y'all a story.
That's what he gets for being in San Francisco.
Last year, I had this guy, Ricky Parcell, and he got shot. I was looking, the great injury epidemic. I was like, oh, wow. As if my players getting hurt wasn't bad enough. They even take the field. Now he's got shot.
Dude, in our league, this man's like over half your starting lineup, I think, was injured last season, dude. It was rough for this man.
Dude, I was struggling real bad last year. But this year, the man just had a breakout game, 15.6 points against Tennessee. They're playing the Colts this week, which we all know. You know, they got Sauce Gardner. And
They're solid.
They're
Quentin
solid
Williams.
on defense. But when it comes to offense, you got a 42-year-old guy toting the rock around, Phillip Rivers. They're not going to spend that much time on offense.
Yeah.
But I tell you who will, the 49ers.
Yeah, so Brock Purdy looked freaking awesome last week.
He did.
He started to look like Super Bowl Brock Purdy again, which was good to see. Brock Purdy was dealing with the injury kind of off and on, playing for a while. Anyways, I feel like playing against Tennessee last week was really a bounce back for him, and a bounce back for Ricky Parcell too.
Because he's been out most of the year, and he's finally been
yeah.
able to come back in and get some good points going.
I love what San Francisco has going on right now. I really do. I've loved it for the last couple of years. San Francisco's like my number 2. Most of y'all know that. But this week, I really think he's going to produce. They're really just trying to better that record, get a better position in the playoffs. Get themselves there, and they're really trying to work him back in to the swing of things.
Yeah. 6'1", 189. I mean, he's pretty tall, probably big, good slot player.
Big dude, yeah.
And against the Colts, I'd say you probably want a good slot player because they got Sauce Gardner. Probably want to check it down a couple of times.
Yeah, and Christian McCaffrey is probably going to have a lot to do with that game too, especially with Quentin Williams up there. I mean,
I'm hoping they don't run it that much.
Quentin Williams.
Hoping they don't run it that much.
I'm hoping they won't either, but I mean, Quentin Williams is insane at a pass rusher, man. It's just.
Guess who made the playoffs in my league? I did. Guess who else made the playoffs in my league? Not him, but his dad did. We are in the semifinals. I'm playing against his dad. He has Christian McCaffrey going. Now, everyone, I hope for my sake, he does horrible. I never liked McCaffrey anyways. I'll be honest.
Did you hear that, McCaffrey?
I like the dog. But I do not like the running back. Never have, never will.
Yeah, so as you can tell, in my house, we really like Christian McCaffrey. We named our dog after him. So, yeah. Screw this guy. Anyways,
Screw McCaffrey.
Moving on.
McCaffrey.
That's all of our wide receivers. Moving on to some tight ends for you. Next up, we got some tight ends for you. Starting off with Colby Parkinson for the Rams.
I really hope you don't have the disease.
Parkinson's disease? That would suck.
That would suck.
Actually, I know a guy whose family that runs in. It's pretty tough stuff, man.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways.
Better than Lou Garrison's. Maybe not.
You're an awful human being, man. You're terrible. Anyways, Colby Parkinson's has really been starting to show out, especially last week against Detroit. Put up 25 points almost.
And if you guys remember, we've been calling him the past couple of weeks as well.
Yeah. He didn't do that great in Carolina. But I mean, he's had a pretty solid floor of points. I mean, he's
at the very beginning. No.
Yeah, earlier.
But
in the season,
he's a late breakout.
Yeah, earlier in the season he wasn't out much, but I've started to see more of him, and he started to look good.
They have Seattle this week, which is a little bit concerning. But with a offense as elite as that.
Yeah, so
I think they should be okay, really.
Seattle and the Rams are competing for that first round bye. Both of them have the same record, I think, or within one game. So both of these teams are really trying to win this game this week. I feel like he's really going to produce.
He should. He should do good.
He's reliable, big guy, tight end. I think he's going to do great.
Now we have Josh Allen's number 1 bailout guy. Dawson Knox. I mean, this guy's always gotten good touchdowns because he's his bailout guy. All right.
Josh Allen's like, all of my receivers are covered 80 yards down the field.
6'4" Dawson Knox. Deep ball.
Touchdown.
And they're playing Cleveland this week. So, they got Denzel Ward.
Dude.
They got Myles Garrett. But what they don't have is a good linebacker core.
Yeah, so I feel like you're going to see him on a lot of those midfield, kind of shorter, 5-10 yard pass routes.
Or down the field.
Or down the field, too.
Dawson Knox, really, I think he should be moving all cylinders on the field.
Yeah. I mean, he's always been in that midfield zone good. he'll get targeted a lot there.
He gets targeted a lot in the red zone, which
Yeah.
I like.
The one thing I think to say about him this week is he's really going to have some catches. I mean, they're playing the Browns, so this game doesn't really make or break anything for the Bills, but they do want to keep that record and try to advance that spot. So I feel like we're going to see some pretty good stuff from him this week.
Jacoby Brissett, okay? This man has been the most consistent in his short time that he has played this year.
Yeah, so Jacoby Brissett, he's been in the league for a while. We saw a lot of him.
I would say he's 33.
Yeah, we saw a lot of him back in 2017, 18, I think. Who did he play for?
I can't even remember that. I think it was always the Cardinals, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. It's been a while. Anyways, but Kyler Murray was hurt earlier in the season.
And he's been bumming it up.
He's been bumming. Yeah, I mean, he's short, but he used to play good. Now he's bad.
Yeah.
Anyways, Jacoby Brissett's been playing pretty good.
Against Houston, dude, he literally put up 21.5 points.
Yeah.
That boy's insane.
Yeah. I mean, I've really liked watching him play this year too, especially with can't remember his first name, Wilson, receiver.
Michael Wilson.
Michael Wilson. They've both been they've been connecting. They've been on it this year.
Dude, they're coming up against Atlanta too. That's a good matchup for them.
Yeah, good matchup for both of them, I think. So if you have Michael Wilson, definitely be playing him. He put up 40 for me 2 weeks
Oh,
ago.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I really can't wait to see these guys this week. I think he'll be a good play, good start too.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. I really like Brissett. I've started him a few times. And if you're in the playoffs, he is definitely a good person to start if you had like Fatty Patty or something.
You should put that back on.
Yeah, my hair probably don't look
It's
bad.
pretty bad.
But if you had someone like Fatty Patty, man, you probably want to switch him out for Jacoby Brissett.
I mean, Fatty Patty, dude. I hope he misses
Too many Michelob Ultras, bro.
and too many packs of Michelob Ultras. Buddy needs to get off that craft beer. It's that wheat, man.
No, he's on the off season again, man. He's gonna get more fatty.
I know and now he's hurt too. So like he's not even gonna be physically active.
I like Fatty Patty.
I hate Fatty Patty.
Got the fat burger.
Yeah, it's crazy. You like Fatty Patty.
I
hate
like Fatty Patty.
You hate Christian McCaffrey.
Just like that, I like that fat burger, like Ice Cube.
It's because you're fat.
I'm not fat.
Yeah, you are.
You
need to lay off. Maybe you need to lay off the Michelob
I'm not
Ultras.
fat. I'm festively plump.
Okay, listen. We got like 2 more left.
I'm festively plump.
He's festive, dressing like Santa Claus this year.
CJ Stroud. This guy absolutely sucked at the beginning of the year.
Oh, and he
Absolutely
continued to
was
suck,
bugs.
and we were all convinced that he was trash.
But last week he put up 23.4.
Last week he set one off. We started to see more of him. I feel like he's starting to get comfortable again.
Yeah, they've all gone better as the season went.
I don't know what happened to this team at the beginning of this season. I don't know what's happening in the NFL, honestly. A lot of these teams where they're at, I did not expect, especially like with Carolina.
Oh yeah, I did not expect them to make a playoff berth.
Or not even. Haven't quite got there yet.
Yeah,
they're
quite
close,
there.
and like nobody saw that coming. I'm really glad that he's finally coming back alive. Loved watching him play last year with the Texans. Like watching the Texans play this year, but not as much as it did.
Well, last year he fell off. His rookie year, though,
yeah,
that was really good.
Anyways, really liked watching him. I think he's going to do good this week. They got the Raiders. We touched on that a little bit earlier.
Easy matchup.
Yeah, I say start him this week.
Easy work.
Moving on with our weekly picks of who's going to win this week. I owe Brian $1 because Drake May did not pull through for me, but I still love him.
I love it. I love Josh Allen more.
I think I just like Drake May. Tar Heels fan since I was like 2, so watching Drake May go through.
I'm a Clemson fan. I always wanted Trevor Lawrence to do what he's been doing this year.
Yeah, but he should have started off like that. All right. Anyways, moving on. We got the Rams and the Seahawks.
Good game.
Good game. Like I was saying, look at that. Look at that spread. 1.5, dude.
And the over-under is low. I mean, 42.5.
Both of these teams are super strong teams, and they're both wanting that first-round bye right now.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a great game to watch, but I'm going to put my money on the Rams.
I would too, and give me the over.
I'm going to say over on that one too. I mean, both of these teams have great defenses, but those offenses just produce, man. I'm going to say over on that.
Yeah.
Moving on to the next one.
Eagles, Commanders. Spread's coming in -6.5 for the Eagles, +6.5 for the Commanders. Over under on that game is going to be 44.5. Okay.
I can't say this is going to be a great game. I feel like the Commanders are just going to get blown out of the water.
Probably.
Unless the Eagles play like they have been, and the
I
Commanders.
hope they do, dude.
I hope
hate
they
the
do
Eagles.
too. I hate the Eagles. Do we just agree? Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about. Screw the Eagles, man.
Done with the Eagles.
I'd rather see the 4-10 Commanders go 5-10.
I hate
off
the
that
Eagles.
bum
I
team.
hate the Eagles and everything they stand for.
Me too. I hate their fan base.
Oh, they're all a bunch of jerks.
I hate the culture of their team.
I hate Philadelphia in general.
Me too, dude. I'm never
the place
going there.
sucks.
It does. They're all like trash people. They're mean. Okay, they're very
terrible.
mean people.
All right. Anyways, let's quit hating on Philadelphia here.
Give me the Eagles over.
Yeah, Eagles over. For
Actually, Eagles under.
sure. Eagles. I'm gonna say Eagles over still. All right. I'm gonna say game of the week. You want to agree with that or?
I think it is a game of the week. And, it's good.
Yeah.
Who do you want though?
Oh, I think I want the Packers.
I'll take the Bears.
You want the Bears? All right. Game of the week. Money on the table for this one. We got the Packers and the Bears.
Indeed.
Ultimate rivalry game. I was sad that Jordan Love didn't hit the belt like Aaron Rodgers did when he scored his touchdown, but that's okay. That's okay.
He's his own man. He can do what he likes.
I've really liked seeing where Jordan Love and the Packers are going this year. I've always liked watching the Packers. Never really hated them or liked them or anything. They've just been one of those.
They're a
teams.
neutral team.
Yeah, and one of those teams I never really just.
A lot of people hate them.
But I do enjoy watching them. I think the Packers are going to take this one home because they're not quite secured in the playoffs yet, and the Bears pretty much are.
Yeah.
So to see the Packers win this, drop those Bears down in the playoff standings, and bring Green Bay up, this game really matters. That's why I think that spread is so low at 1.5.
So the spread 1.5 for the Packers, minus 1.5 for the Packers, plus 1.5 for the Bears. Over under on that game 46.5. I project that going over.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty reasonable over under there. But I am going to say over, and I'm going to take the Packers with me on this one.
Already said the Bears.
Definitely a game I'm watching this week for sure.
Oh yeah.
Bills and the Browns. Bills are totally going to win. Shedeur Sanders, I really like watching you play football, dude. I'd like to see him come out. He's not great or anything.
No.
But
No,
he's getting
certainly.
there. He's getting there. He's still a rookie, and it's late in the season.
I don't know. I don't see
don't
much
think-
coming out of his career.
I don't see much coming out of him from the Browns.
I don't think it really matters where
Yeah.
you stuck him. Without Travis Hunter, I just don't see him making it.
Yeah, well, Travis Hunter's not too far away, so.
If the Browns would have just got Travis Hunter and they would have got him,
Yeah.
they probably would have been balling out. I ain't gonna lie.
The Browns would be in playoff contention.
They would be in playoff contention because those two play
Yeah.
good together. But without, it's like Garrett Wilson and Justin Fields.
Yeah.
Without one, the other is useless.
Yeah. Well, Justin Fields was just kind of useless in general, so.
Yeah, but he made Garrett Wilson look good, which I really appreciated that.
I'm so mad at Justin Fields right now. I mean, he was my favorite, and I still love him, but I'm just pissed off.
Oh yeah, that's reasonable. That's reasonable. Moving on, we didn't even go over the overs.
We didn't. We already knew who was going to win this
Yeah, Bills are going to win that. Spread on that -10 for the Bills.
I'm
Over
gonna
under
say
41.5. I'm going to say
Over?
under on that.
You reckon under? Okay. I'm going to say over.
Then we got the Jets and the Saints.
A game we can win.
Maybe. Tyler Show kind of looked.
Tyler Show's been
better.
looking good, but I think Tyrod Taylor's starting this week for the Jets, unless he's still under that concussion protocol. It's just kind of seeing where that goes. If not, Brady Cook will be starting again. I really liked watching him play last week. I mean, he threw 3 picks, but he also could have. I mean, he could have done better. But he's coming up off of.
To say the least.
He's not even coming up off a practice squad. He was undrafted, so he was not playing football at all.
The sad thing is the Jets are still the underdog in that game.
Yeah, it's okay though. I think I'm gonna take my Jets this week.
Spread on that is 4.5, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my Jets this week. The over/under is 40.5. I'm probably gonna say under though.
Give me the Saints under.
Cool. Moving on, Vikings and the Giants. Neither of these teams have any playoff hope So honestly, I just expect this game to be second stringers probably.
Most likely. Giants will probably lose because it looks like they they have a higher tendency to do that.
Unless Jameis Winston's starting.
I doubt it. Doubt it.
Nah.
They want to start him over Jackson Dart.
They're gonna
It'd ruin his
yeah.
development.
They're really just trying to develop him, I feel like this
So
year.
what's the word on Brian Daboll? How do you think he's doing?
Brian DeBoll?
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't hate him as a coach out there. I feel like they should have gave him a little bit longer to stay there before they fired him.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe like it's just one of those things that you never
like
really
he had
know.
it up and going, and then it fell apart.
Yeah.
Cam Skadibo got hurt. Jackson Dart kept getting
Malik
hurt.
Neighbors got
Malik
hurt.
Neighbors got hurt. Maybe he wasn't given a fair share this year.
Next season, this is going to be a powerhouse team.
It should be a really good team. Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and say it now. Playoff team with everyone healthy.
I don't know if they'll be playing to the same expectations though, because Cam Skadbo, he's going to be out for a year.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll just have to see.
But give me the Vikings under on that.
Yeah, I'm probably going to agree. Vikings under. Oh, sorry. Under is 43.5 on that one. I don't know if we said that or not. Here we go. This one is make or break for both of these teams. 7-7. Whoever wins gets the playoff spot for the NFC West, right?
Mm-hmm. Buccaneers, Panthers,
Saints, and Falcons. Anyways, I think the Panthers are going to take this home. They are projected to lose. But with the way Baker Mayfield and the Buccaneers have been playing this week,
I can see that being feasible.
Yeah. Honestly, I haven't said this in a while, but I'm going to vote Carolina. The spread is 3. -3 for Tampa, +3 for Carolina. Over-under is 45.5.
Yeah, give me the Panthers as well. Just Baker has not been playing up to what he is.
Yeah.
Panthers have been going on a hot streak. Over-under 45.5. Give me the under again. I just don't see a lot of high scoring
I don't
games
see that
this
being
week.
a high-scoring game either.
Now we got the Chiefs and the Titans.
Now,
spread on that, -3.5 for the Chiefs, surprisingly. But the Titans, 2-12, so not too surprising. Then over-under 37.5.
No Patrick Mahomes.
No fatty patty.
The Titans can win this game. The Titans don't have a super strong offense, but their defense isn't like god awful.
Yeah.
But
Chiefs just have more talent.
Yeah. I mean, the Chiefs are still probably going to win no matter who plays quarterback. Let's be real. But I'm just glad that Patrick Mahomes' face will not be on the TV this time.
Oh, yeah. That'd be no Taylor Swift, but you'll get lucky for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely give us the Chiefs. Probably under on this game as well.
Yeah, that's not a very high-scoring game to be projected.
Because you got Cam Ward against Gardner Minshew. I mean.
Yeah.
Then, Chargers and the Cowboys. This should be a really good game. Bettors seem to agree.
Yeah.
Over-under 49.5. Spread on that. Cowboys projected to win -2.5. Chargers +2.5.
Now, 2 more wins, and the Chargers are competing for that first-round bye with Denver, I think.
Mm-hmm. They've already clinched the first round bye.
They've clinched playoffs, not the bye.
Oh, well, excuse me.
Yeah, Denver is clinched in the playoffs. If the Chargers win this week, they're clinched in the playoffs too.
Mm-hmm.
But say Denver loses and the Chargers win, the Chargers get that bye.
Okay.
Either way, I think this is going to be a really good game. The Chargers are playing to try and get that bye, and the Cowboys are honestly just trying to stop that from happening. So I really wish that the Cowboys would make the freaking playoffs this year. And I never thought I would say that, but I really wish they would because I really wanted to see Dak, CD, and George Pickens in the postseason.
See?
I really wanted to see that.
But give me the Cowboys over. I think they'll go well above that.
Now, if the Cowboys win out, they can still make it. So I'm going to say Cowboys. This is one of those years where the playoff picture, you won't know until week 18. Maybe.
Yeah.
But I'm going to take the Cowboys, and I'm going to say over.
Moving on, we got some Bengals-Dolphins action for you.
Toilet bowl right here, boys.
Well, the Bengals are good. Dolphins are okay. Over-under on that game, 47.5. Spread, 4.5.
Now, if I were Cincinnati, I would not play Joe Burrow this week. I
don't know why they are. They're going to. They're going to play him the rest of the year is what they said.
Yeah, I would not I would not let Joe Burrow or Jamar Chase or
They got Joe Flacco. Just send
Yeah.
out the old guy. He's been
Yeah.
doing okay.
Yeah, I mean, I would not let Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow, or T. Higgins touch the freaking field for the rest of the year. Just to try and keep those guys healthy. But I do, since they are starting all those guys, I do think that Cincinnati's probably going to run it up on Miami here. So.
Yeah. Honestly, I got to go the other way. I got to say, Tua turning the ball over is going to turn
the game around.
Maybe.
Tua.
He has a possibility of making the playoffs. Not very high, but
y'all remember that one week where Tua had like 350 passing yards, 4 touchdown passes.
He does. He's a random breakout, and I
Yeah.
feel like he might break out this week.
I mean, he's usually pretty consistent in between those breakouts, but
give me the over Dolphins.
I'm gonna say over Bengals. All right. We got our 4:05 game right here. The Falcons and the Cardinals. This one's probably going to be an awful game. They have the Falcons projected to win this. I think that's wrong. I'm going to take the Cardinals, Jacoby Brissett, taking it home on this one. 47.5 is the over-under. I'm going to say under on that, though.
Give me the Falcons. B. John Drake London coming back. Hopefully. He should be.
Yeah.
Give me the Falcons over. And, yeah.
Next, we got the Jags and the Broncos. Now, this is also fighting for that first round bye right here. The Jags are fighting for a playoff spot because the freaking AFC apparently is
rough.
insane.
It's the roughest division.
Yeah. Apparently, they're insane, and, it's either you have 2 wins or you have 12.
Yeah.
So, this is going to be a good game to watch. I feel like that spread is pretty good. -3 for the Broncos. That Broncos defense is elite, man. But I really just don't know about this one. But I'm going to place my bets on Bo Nix this week.
That's where I'm going to go at, too.
Yeah, but I am going to say under on that.
Yeah, give me the under as well.
Next up, we got the Steelers and the Lions. Both of these teams trying to make a wild card. This game is make or break for both of them. The Lions have not been performing the way they did last year.
Mm-hmm.
That I can say. They've started to go downhill. But I think Aaron Rodgers looked really good on Monday night.
He did. I've been saying he's been doing good, and he wins.
Yeah, he looked really good. He's been.
I called him against the who was it? They was playing the Ravens.
Yeah.
No one thought he was good. Me and you both called him against the
did.
Ravens.
Kind of honorary player mention. Aaron Rodgers is getting old.
Mm-hmm.
I really think he wants to go out on a good note. That's why he's been jumping around like he has the last couple of years. So I think he's thinking about retiring. But he at least wants to go out on a good,
hopefully a playoff run.
Yeah, on a good run. But I think they're going to take this one home just because of the way they performed on Monday night. If they can do that again, I feel like this will be a good one. They are +7 to win this one, which the over-under is 51, which seems reasonable, kind of high. But I'm going to say over Steelers.
Give me the under Lions.
Okay.
I feel like it'll be a defensive battle more than an offensive battle.
I mean, it could really go either way. And then we have the Raiders and the Texans. This one, we're just going to speed run this one. I'm going to – Texans, of course.
Texans.
37.5. I am going to say under on that, though.
Yeah. Give me the over on that one.
You want the over?
Yeah.
Tough stuff. We got the Patriots and the Ravens. Now, I don't really know about this one. It could be a shootout or it could be a –
I think it's going to be a Patriots game.
I mean, the Patriots. I'm taking the Patriots all day. Drake May, baby. He's my guy. Drake May might.
Sunday Night Football.
Yeah.
Waiting all day for Sunday night.
Over under is 48 on that. I feel like that's pretty reasonable. I'm going to take the under. But I'm going to say Patriots.
I'm going to go Pat over. Then 49ers and the Colts. That's going to be a boring one to watch. Phillip Rivers.
Be fun to watch Brock Purdy just go out there and
I guess. I mean, they got it's a
Brock
tough defense.
Brock Purdy reminds me of like a high school kid who doesn't get to play much, but the starter got hurt and he's just out there having a blast.
He's having fun, man.
Yeah, he's just having a blast. I really like watching Brock Purdy play. I think the 49ers are going to take this one this week. 46.5 seems kind of unreasonable, so I'm going to say under.
I'm going to say bless you. Give me the 49ers under on that game.
And that's all we got for you this week.
Thank you guys for joining in this week.
Yeah, for sure. Hope y'all have a good week. The Instagram channel that I made last week, we did have a couple technical difficulties with my computer. So I didn't get to post anything, but I'm going to try and get on top of that this week. I hope y'all have a great rest of your week.
Yep.
And if you have any questions, thoughts, comments, leave them in the comments for us. And
we'll get back to you.
Yeah, we'll read through those and definitely pick on them.
Well, with that being said, happy holidays, everybody, and we'll see you next week.